For God's sake, please, America should not be part of this genocide that is going on in our home. They cannot keep a deaf ear as if they don't hear what we are saying. This is a terrorist government that is up there. That's why they quickly ran to court to say IPOB is a terrorist organization. But thank God the world knows that we are just trying to be free from all this garbage. Every day they are proving to you that what we tell you they are, that's exactly what they are. Terrorist administration. Terrorists. They're terrorizing the world. They're doing it. Just imagine going to an independent country, kidnapping. They came in here, they lied. They say, oh, actually they never said Interpol because I listened to them very closely. But they were saying with our foreign partners. Who is your foreign partner? The criminals that you have all over Africa. And the funny thing about these African countries is that most of them, I don't know why they are scared of this bully called Nigeria. Nigeria is empty. They can't do anything to you, no matter how small you are. Somebody was telling me, and I told the person, these people can't do this in Ghana. They tried. The Fulani tried in Ghana. You see what happened to them and their cow. That is history. They tightened down. They go to Kenya, bribed them, took our leader in. Lo and behold, Agwamono they have one chance. I believe it that Chukwuokike Abiyama is in control of what's happening. Our lawyer said something yesterday that thrilled me very much. He said, they can deny all they want. The Kenya government can deny all they want. We have a complete video of everything that happened. Wow. That is wonderful. That is so wonderful. Because I hope that video is going to be kept in a... That video should be copied 600 million times so that even if they take one, other ones will be there. Because it's very important for the world to know the terrorism we have to deal with in Nigeria. The way a government of a country is the terrorist government. They had something, Pakistan said they're going to help Nigeria fight terrorism. I saw it. Maybe it's fake news. I don't know. I cannot verify it. But what I'm trying to say that if there's an iota of truth in this, Pakistanis government has to understand that if they help Nigerian government is the terrorist government. How can you help terrorists or fight terrorists? You follow the record. These people cannot keep quiet and think that they don't even know what is going on. No, they do. It's on record. Boko Haram, they were destroying and killing and everything, and they took them in. After a couple of months, they told us they are repentant Boko Haramis. They bring them back into society and put them in the army and put them in the police. And then when they kill police and burn the house of police, of the unknown gunmen go after them, they think people are stupid. They start crying, oh, they are killing. Why are they killing police? What police are they killing? They are killing terrorists. They are not killing policemen. You know this and I know this. Unknown gunmen, that's what you call them. But these are people whose families have been wrecked. And they decide to take the law into their own hands. It's as simple as that. Calling IPOB about terrorism, we don't need to do it. When we come at you, we know that we are out. We're not going to hide it. ESN is in the bush. They are not in the city yet. But when you force them, they are going to come out. As simple as that. We don't need to deny anything that we did. But we are not going to accept what we do. We pray for the unknown government for them to continue their work. Because these are disgruntled young people whose families have been wrecked. Originally, it was like somebody told me, oh, you see the way Yorubas are doing it. They are doing it quietly. That is why nobody is following them. IPOB is being attacked because of what NNAMDI Kanu said. He's saying, okay. I told them, I said, let me explain something to you. In fact, I just told them, I said, they cannot stand two fronts. They said, no, just because, Sunday Igboho is a stronger man. They are trying. I said, listen, they will go after him, my brother. People should use, this is common sense. This is not calculus. I'm not very good at math. 1 plus 1, I don't even know how to say calculus. This is not rocket science. As soon as they felt that NNAMDI Kanu had been arrested, they attacked Sunday Igboho's house. I told you guys. In our common sense, this doesn't need, it's not a rocket science. They could not stand two fronts. Kaidi Ligochagodo with India. As soon as they saw that our leader had been arrested, they think that they have succeeded in our own area. Now they attack Sunday Igboho. They want to kill him. The same storyline. The same thing they went to Nnamdi Kanu's house to do, and that which he God knows how he escaped from there. The same thing is happening to Sunday Igboho. And all the Yoruba journalists, you know what that means? That means the same finger that you use in taking poison and putting in somebody's drink, you are going to lick your finger. When you lick your finger, you will die from the same poison. That's what is happening right now. You can't be killing people. They are killing people. If you don't want a profession, you don't like it, stay away from it. A journalist, tell the world, go there, investigate, look at what is going on. Forget about, I don't even know why we need journalists when people can cook up stories and journalists will be sharing it. I had an argument with somebody who will come here, hey, this is what they say. I said, don't give me that crap. I work on radio. I can get my information where I want to get the information from. Don't go out there and get a garbage. And the funny thing is that people don't realize that when you're part of sharing this story, then you are part of the problem. It's as simple as that. If you have a source where you can get accurate information, go for it. Don't just go around newspaper. People are, because the moment you subscribe, they say, oh, subscribe to this, then they subscribe. Okay, you subscribed. I didn't subscribe. But because I am close to you, because you are my friend, or you are my family, or you are somebody that I know, you forward it to me. Then I too will forward it to somebody else. Now we are becoming part of a link that is sharing false news. I'm telling you. It's as simple as that. And people that you respect, sometimes they do these things, it baffles you. What is the joy? What joy are they deriving from what they are doing? Big lie. As soon as they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, the people that arrested him, they gave a press conference. They didn't tell us where they arrested him. But all they said is that they have Nnamdi Kanu. They have already arrested our leader. They didn't tell us what they did, what happened. But lo and behold, that man, I'm sure the microphone had not been removed from his mouth. Boom. Oh, they saw him with a woman in Brazil. And somebody sharing that garbage. People that are intelligent. They look at it, they share it. The next thing, they bring out a picture of our leader that was, something that DSS, took out of his phone months ago. An old picture. Oh, this is the woman he went to see in Brazil. That's our queen, our beautiful wife, our beautiful mother, Ogechi, on their honeymoon. Oh, that is the woman he went to see. And people are sharing this. Somebody you respect very much will share a thing like that. Do you respond to that kind of thing? It's so annoying that sometimes it gets on my bones. Because this is a pure lie. Even if they send it to you and you delete it, it's okay. But when they send it to you, you forward it to somebody else, you are becoming part of the ndasre. That's what I call them. I was told our leader was arrested. Somebody told, but it started calling me even as soon as I stepped out of my radio. If I didn't want to pick up the call because I was on air. The first thing I asked the person is, I don't know. But what did they show? Did they show you a video? He said no. As he said they show pictures, I said no, forget about pictures. If they arrest such a high profile person, it's going to be a video from the place, from the point. If they did the right thing, if they did it the way it's supposed to do, they're supposed to go to court. There will be video coverage. From the airport, there will be video coverage. They will cover the video, and then when they are back home, they show you the video of him. No, nobody saw anything. Then they said he went to court. Did anybody see? Was there a video? No. I told the person, I said, listen, Nigeria lies so much that they tell so much lies that you cannot really want to believe anything that they are saying. That's what you should tell the Nigerian government. They are not what they are. They are not a government. They are terrorist administration. Terrorizing the entire people that they are ruling. And people are following them. People are helping them. Because I call it help. When you know that these people are full of lies. Anyway, I watch also result here. But because right now, I told people and I bet them, I said Nnamdi Kanu was, if he was in how would I be able to describe this? If his height was 5 feet, now his height is 5 million feet. He has grown beyond. You are wasting your time. Keep on wasting your time. First of all, you can't kill him. The only person that can kill him is Chukwuokike Abiama. Not you, not me, not any of us. You can torture him all you want. You are wasting your time. The only person that can take his life is the man that is giving him the job that he's doing. And until he cooperates with anything, you cannot do anything to him. All you are doing is just, beating about you can't push him. Only God, only Chukwuokike Abiama, his director. He is the one directing his life. You people cannot sit down there and look at it very closely and be honest to yourself. One single man that have pulled down the whole Nigeria. You think it's you, Wankata Yejibu. Go and kill him. Our leader is unkillable. His job is just been done. Kill him today, kill him tomorrow. Let him die today and die tomorrow, because you cannot kill him unless Chukwuokike Abiama supports you. That's the man that gave him a job and is going to do the job diligently. But there's nobody that is going to live here forever. Once in a while, somebody will drop. That's only when he drops, then the world will start realizing that if this man was telling. Who is happy in the zoo? For God's sake, let me ask you this question. You want to carry NNAMDI Kanu? Kill him today. Are you going to get electricity in your business? Kill him. All these the children that have left school, that are walking around, that have no job. You think they are going to have a job because NNAMDI Kanu has died? You people are a bunch of idiots. You need hope. And it only changes the taste of the soup. It will never, you can never be the same thing. That's the bad one. That's the way Nigeria is. Rotten and decayed and cannot be fixed. Anybody who thinks you can fix it, go and try. The magic the foundation of a house is wrong. The foundation is broken, and you think you go and try and change the windows and the doors and the roof, and the house will stand. You are more stupid than the person that built the place. When there's no place, when the foundation is rotten, what do you need to do? Pull it down. Take the house down and start it. Clean the ground. Excavate the foundation. It might be painful, it might not be easy, but somebody has to do it. You have to start somewhere. Nobody is saying that. The people are so ignorant of what we are trying to do. Biafra is building a government. Nobody said that the man in Kanu or the man doing business in Kaduna should come to Biafra land. Of course not. You be where you are. If we are nice people and they have a referendum, and then referendum says Biafra has been created, it does not mean that you have to leave your abode. Stay where you are. Now you are a foreigner in another person's land. That's what it means. And when you are a foreigner in somebody's land, in fact, Sharia, there's problem in Sharia. There's no problem. They have made their rules what they want. Don't drink alcohol. In fact, somebody showed me manicure, but I don't know what they call them. The displays that they have in boutiques where you have carved things, where they are dressed and everything. I swear I said it is wrong. It's against Islam. If I you repent. No, they don't want to see it. What is wrong with these people? Okay, let us say for once that it's their right. They are Sharia. All I can do, the only way I can protest is that I won't go and live there. I will look for somewhere else to live. But you cannot be in the same country with people like that. They tell you how to run your life. You're a Christian. You don't read the Muslim. You're not a Muslim. And they dictate your life. You sell alcohol, they spoil your business. So if you have your own country and they want their law that way, and you choose to live with them, you are on your own. If I would ask Emerigeba, that's your problem. Then we in Biafra too make our own laws. If you come in there and you live according to what we love, of course you are welcome to. No man is an island. Go around America here. Go around the Brooklyn area. I'm talking about the area that I know, New York. I've lived in New York now for, I don't want to tell you how many years, because some of you will be marveled. The Jewish people are everywhere, but they have state of Israel. They have their businesses everywhere. There's an area you go, it's just them. But you know something? They have Israel. Their state, that's their home. They might be carrying 2 passports, like most of us did before. Because me, I get on 2 before, but now the other one is garbage. I don't need it. I have only 1 passport now. In fact, I'm looking to see if I can pick up another country's passport to make it 2, but not Nigerian passport, because it's of no use to me. It's an embarrassment. It's something that has no meaning. It's a document that will rather embarrass you when you get out, when you're going somewhere. Look at them. Look at the way they are running around. When you can have terrorists that can go into a foreign country, even the people, the owners of the country, what right do they have to go to transit to pick up somebody who is... Transit means you are not stopped. You are just passing through in a gafe. Going there means that you are transit. You're going to somewhere. Whoever talks to people on transit? I never heard this guy before. Amsterdam, London, all those places. Transit, you don't even go through customs. You don't go through, because you're still within the airport. All you need to do is to move from one landing to the other without going through the authorities, without going through passport control. People don't even talk to you on transit unless there's an emergency or something happened. I have traveled quite a lot and I know that. You go in there, you wait for your next flight that you want to board and jump in and go wherever you want to go. But these people went to the transit because they already planned to John Wayne. That's what I call it. And the people that are dealing with terrorists on terrorists, because these Nigerian terrorists will not understand that what they are doing is international violation. But we shall see how it plays out. Let me go to our lawyer interview with the BBC. Very interesting because, like I said before, what actually interested me in the whole thing is that when they asked him about Kenya and the government's denial and everything and what he said. So let's listen to our barrister Ejiofor on BBC. Let's see if he's going to open. I hope so. Oh, boy. I want to hear it live. Somebody wrote out everything that I went through, but I think if we hear it live, it will be much better. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The tape is not playing, unfortunately, but this is so annoying. Because I thought I was going to use it this morning. Unfortunately, it's not coming up. Let's see. Let me try to... It was a live interview on BBC, and not live interview, it was a telephone conversation between him and the BBC. Okay, let's see, update about it. It's your first meeting with Mazi Iyke today. That's what came up. But that's not what I want. That is not... Okay, now you go, it's here. He's speaking in Igbo language, so for those of you who don't speak Igbo, I'm sorry, you have to...
Mana okologi ije ya na nda na otu ha si wolu jide nwo ya.
Ha jere n'ọdụ ụgbọelu na ha ji n'ọdụ ụgbọelu ụdị ebe dị ka ebe a na ebe ụdị ebe dị very terrible ebe dị njọ zibe ya ife etiri ife melụrụ ya arụ anọrọ ebe ahụ ụbọchị asatọ ka ọ nọ n'ebe ebe edebere ya wee na-ata ya afọ.
Ọ bụ transit ka ọ nọ mgbe ihe a mee.
O jere nzukọ na Kenya. O mechago nzukọ na-anasị ebe o si bịa bụ UK. Ihe a bụ ndị agwala okwu na onye a na-abịa na onye a na-awasị ụdị ọ bụrụ nke emen.
Mana mba Kenya na-agọsi ike si na aka ha adịghị na ya. Azị mba Kenya na-agọ si na aka ha adịghị na ya na ha amaghị maka ya.
Mba Kenya na-ezu enyere onwe nsogbu na anyị nwụrịtago ha sef. Oge na-abịa achọrọ m ikwu okwu maka oge na-abịa oge anyị gosi mba ụwa vidiyo ife na ha mere n'ebe ahụ na ka anyị ji ya. So I was watching when we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. Why is it? If you know, go see if you have a about. Now, it is Moody and not the Welu. Well, put your water IG. So, happen count. I bought somebody no game over. I'm really a match. I am a child of Hannibal, what I know. I go send them bow. You have a not the Welu.
kedu olileanya nwere na ịpụta na mpụta ụlọikpe a na nke a ga-eme na ụbọchị 26 nke ọnwa
anyị nọbụrụ na ikpe ịmago na ikpe a ikpe bere kamgbe 2015 so ekpere ka ikpe a gọọmenti achọrọ ibido kesi ọ ndị obodo achọrọ ibido ibido mego kebe ikpe ọ chọrọ ịkpọta ndị ọzọ gbara ha akaebe so na ọyọ so ide ata ya afọ na ife ndị ọzọ emechaa enye ya kọtụ wee si ya ngwa eji si ụlọ abịazi isi ụlọ ahụ abịa so ọ na-abịazi ikpe ife meziri ebe ahụ aka onye ọbụla ma maka ya ewee ndị amị na ndị otu ewe ji gbagbuo elu ebe agbawucha ndị mmadụ anyị dị nkwadobe maka ikpe ahụ ndị ọkaikpe dị nkwadobe anyị akwadochago so nọ mgbe anyị luo na ụlọ ikpe amarị ha akwarụ ka ha si gbara ya anyị bido ikpe nye anyị ikpe ka obi ya.
Achọrọ m ịjụ ị na-ene anya na enwere ike dịka otu anyị na-akọwa na emelụsịrị ahụ ọbụkwa na nwekwa nsogbu n'obu ị na-ele anya na ndị ụlọikpe nwere ike inye ohere ka ọ jekwuo dọkịta maka ihe mere ya
akwụkwọ nke ife dọkịta anyị etinye mata ma echi maka anyị degwa ndị ọkaiwu na gosi wee nọrọ maka anyị degofe ya so anyị ntụziaka ka dọkịta ebe jefe ya nke anyị eme anyị ejebe ka oge anyị bido ome nke anyị eme mata ma echi so ka dọkịta ejefe ya maka ọkwara onye dị ndụ ka a na-akpa ibe onye adọrọ ọhụrụ onwe ihe mere na aka ọzọ ka anyị dakọ so anyị akọwala onye ọkaiwu ka anyị si ga akọwachala ya gwa ya anyị ntụziaka ka dọkịta bịafe ya nee ya anya ogbere eje ụlọọgwụ na ọnya ihe dị mkpa kịta anyị mata ama echi
ịma isi na enyetere ya ahụ wee chọpụta na o nwee nsogbu n'obu so achọrọ m kedu onye mere nyocha ahụ a
etifọ ndị obodo akpọla ya n'ebe ahụ na ha agbaji ụlọọgwụ ebe ahụ na ewechọpụta na nsogbu n'obodo
oke na Kenya ka emere nyocha ahụ
Kenya ka enwe nyocha ahụ
ya nwa gwaziri gị nke a mgbe ị fụrụ ya
na ọ maka ndị ala na-ekwu na ọ bụrụ na enwere ihe na ha mụrụ nọ na be ha na ọrụ be ha ka a nọ nwute so we have everything about the hospital ebe ọ kpojere wee cheki ya arụ wefu ihe mere nọ.
Yes, did you hear that? I think I have to repeat that because we'll play it again and let me.
Anyị dịkwa ndị ọkaiwu na gosi wee nọrọ maka anyị dịgofe ya so anyị ntụziaka ka dọkịta ebe jefe ya nke anyị eme anyị ejebe ka oge anyị bido ome nke anyị eme mata ma echi.
That's right.
So ka dọkịta ejefe ya maka ọkwara onye dị ndụ ka a na-akpa ibe onye adọrọ ọhụrụ onwe ihe mere na aka ọzọ ka anyị dakọ so anyị akọwala onye ọkaiwu ka anyị si ga akọwachala ya gwa ya anyị ntụziaka ka dọkịta bịafe ya nee ya anya ogbere eje ụlọọgwụ na ọnya ihe dị mkpa kịta anyị mata ama echi.
Ịma isi na enyetere ya ahụ wee chọpụta na o nwee nsogbu n'obu so achọrọ m kedu onye mere nyocha ahụ a
etifọ ndị obodo akpọla ya n'ebe ahụ na ha agbaji ụlọọgwụ ebe ahụ na ewechọpụta na nsogbu n'obodo
oke na Kenya ka emere nyocha ahụ.
All right, for the benefit of our listeners who don't understand the Igbo language, what the barrister is saying actually is that he was arrested on transit. He went to a meeting in Kenya and was coming back, and they already informed them that he's coming through on transit. He was going back to Europe, to Europe actually. So they took him up. They picked him up at the transit, and they took him to the hospital. After maltreating him, they took him to the hospital, and the doctor at the hospital said he had an enlarged heart, and so now the Kenyan government is denying that they don't know anything about it. But the barrister said, when we get to the bridge, we'll cross it, because right now they are denying on something that we have on video. We have a complete video coverage of his, from the time they picked him on the transit and they went through. So, and the man was asking if, what about his health? And well, the barrister is trying to explain that today, tomorrow, immediately they're going to ask the court. They won't wait for the 26th for days of appearance in court. They wouldn't wait for that date. All they would do is request that the doctors will see him or take him to the hospital based on his health condition. So like I was saying, terrorists breeds terrorists. Look at a country that calls themselves Kenya. The man came to a meeting. He is going back at the airport, and you went there and you took him. And then you handed him over for flavor, because the story is that they even charged him of certain things in that place. That was the game, to make him to delay him so that the Nigerian counterpart, the cowboys, the terrorists will come take him up. And that's exactly what happened. We shall see how it plays out. Shall see how it plays out. Let me see them jump this scale, this scale, because the world is watching. I have never seen anything like this before. People are saying, rumoring that Great Britain is aware, this and that. I say, well, I don't know if they are aware, but being the way they are crafty, they are very intelligent people. They know that they cannot mess their hand in the nonsense, something like this. Umaru Diko's, whatever, how would I put it? When they put him in a crate and they were trying to, take him out of London illegally, the UK government at the time, they breached it, and they had some kind of a little bit of rimaro here and there with the Nigerian government, and that's the end. That was the end of it. And it was the same Buhari administration, like I said before. He was the person in power at the time. So now he is dead, and the evil that he leaves behind is floating around. It has not stopped, and it's not going to stop in a long time. So let us see how it plays out, my brothers. All we need to do, like Biafrans, I've always said it. When you call me, don't start speculating, because I don't like speculation. Not that I don't like speculations. You can suggest. I've insisted that if you want to say anything, look forward. Stop looking backwards and putting blame. This person could have done this. This person could have done that. They didn't tell us that. They didn't tell us that. The story was somebody bought his ticket, but don't you forget that he had finished the meeting. He was on his way home when it happened. So let us be very, very reasonable. And because let me be honest with you, there are people, because I have noticed since I joined IPOB, that there are people who you think are sympathetic with what we are doing. No, they're not. They're not. They are looking forward to event to happen. That's why they listen to gossips. They are more interested in listening to gossip than in listening to realities. Because I always put one and one together. There is no way I'm going to just believe what somebody said without asking questions. Yesterday, my brother sent me. There was a kind of video that was going circulation. A man who had his genitals cut off and things like that. And I listened to I watched it, and then somebody was talking about this same man, trying to narrate. The person that took the video was trying to narrate what is going on. And after they showed it to me, I just say, well, but the man is not talking. It's somebody who's taking a picture of him that is narrating what is going on. It's not making any sense to me. They could have been asking the man a question. Then when the man is talking, then I'll deduct and see what is going on. Anyway, I smile over it and they push it aside. Because that is the kind of person that I am. I am not. People say you argue too much. Not argue. When you're making sense, I will not argue with you. Trust me. When you make sense, I will. When you give me points and you have to have me believe that you know what you're talking. I won't just jump into a conversation because somebody said something that doesn't make any sense. And I won't tell it to somebody else because they're going to quote you. That's the point. When you see something that is faulty and you bring it, people think I don't go to YouTube. I do. Believe me, I do go to YouTube quite a lot. Everything I see there, even if it is in the favor of IPOB, I don't talk about it because I can't verify it. Because I don't know how truthful this story is. Because if you go see it in YouTube and you come in and you say it on Radio Biafra, a platform, somebody's going to quote you. That is the point. I have had this argument with a lot of people. NNAMDI Kanu said this, NNAMDI Kanu said, show me where he said it. We have his broadcast. He said it on YouTube. No, he's not the one that said it on YouTube. Somebody is saying the thing on YouTube, said that NNAMDI Kanu said. Yeah, you carry false news and false rumors and spreading them around. Like I said before, it doesn't matter even if you... Sometimes I read these things and I hear what they say and I take it to myself. I don't bring it to the radio to talk about it. No. Because this radio station that we have, IPOB Radio, is the voice of the indigenous people of Biafra. Whatever you say there has to be exactly the thoughts I have been so in this. Believe me sincerely, maybe that's why a lot of people are saying that I'm the way I handle the situation. People have brought broadcasts to me to do. People have brought announcements for me to do. All I tell them is, why don't you go to the media head and let him give it to us? Yes, I do that not because I want to slight anybody, but I want all of us to be in uniform. I want all of us to have the same voice. Not when I'm saying A, my other partner is saying B. But when we get it from the source. Because the moment you give room for anybody to bring in an announcement to make on radio, the hell is going to turn loose. And when they are saying it, they won't even make it look at an announcement. It will make that it's autocratic. We shall do this. This is what we will do. But now, I don't right. I don't even have the right to say that unless I have authority from them to speak like that. I don't go out there and start throwing orders left and right. No. I'm only broadcasting on radio. That doesn't make me Nnamdi Kanu or deputy to Nnamdi Kanu. No way. So when you want to come on radio to say something, air your opinion. Don't make it look like this is what. I allow people to talk. I don't interrupt people. I'm not very good at that. I will let you talk. But the moment I see that you're getting away, I will hold you there and then we'll talk about it. We'll bring it back. So when you call me this morning, like I said before, please make sure that you don't give orders. You just make your suggestion. And if your suggestion is good, we'll welcome it. Everybody welcomes it. Let it not be the necessary. Some radios will, as soon as you want to talk, they will tell you that what you are saying is not necessarily the opinion of the Radio Biafra. The reason is that you're trying to exonerate yourself. That is not what you said. I told you that by my 8 o'clock here, which is probably another 20 minutes, I'll be another 18 minutes, actually, less than 20 minutes. I'll be bringing in our sisters from, they're going to call me this morning to talk to us. All right, from me to you, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke. Do not forget, we're still raising funds for our ESN. They are very, very much alive. They are doing their work the way they are supposed to be doing it. And that's the only like well, that's your own problem. Our leaders' case will open their eyes and show the world that what we have been saying all the while is that we have a terrorist government, and this government, they are trying everything to prove to the world, to show the world that we are very, 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 very right in our assertion. You have a terrorist government, so shameful to call yourself a Nigerian. I don't know who wants to do that anymore, because if Afro, because they are not even thinking. They just do things because they think they can do anything and get away with it. This case of Nnamdi Kanu outside, it will tell the world, our growth is growing. There's nothing they can do. Like I said, if we were 10 feet high, now we are 1 million feet high. That's exactly what it is. So make your donations, make your contributions to our ESN. Let me see. I think I have a call coming in here. I don't want to start taking calls now until I'm very sure that. All right, the line is ringing. I don't even know where it's ringing from. That's the problem I have with this phone. Sometimes I hear the rings. I'm looking. There's so many apps here. I don't know which is. Okay, now I see. This person cannot call me at this time. I've not started taking calls, my brother. So you stay away from calling me. I think the first call I'm going to take will have to come from our women. So there's no point calling. However, if I take your call, if I give you the benefit of the doubt and taking your call, as soon as the women come in, I am going to cut you off. Doesn't matter who you are. So let me see if I can oblige this person and take this call. I see a call coming on Signal, and like I said before, I'm not ready to take these calls yet. So, but let me oblige this call and take. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. We have not started taking calls, but I'm just obliging you. So if you talk 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and my regular call comes in, I'm going to cut you off.
Mazi Iyke.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir.
There we go.
Sorry, I just rushed to call. I was been trying to reach you out since yesterday. I couldn't make it, but it's okay. Let me see if I can be the first to reach you out. That's why I'm calling early. So sorry to you about it. I read here.
Yoga.
Was a real fee. I'm not trying to daddy. Boy, I'm not trying to calling from my location. I overheard you mentioning of Pakistan. They wanted to help the Zoo Janjaweed to fight terrorism. So I just want to update you or let you know that Pakistan, Pakistan share the same. They share the same ideology with Janjaweed Fulani. They share the same ideology. They're just like terror. They know themselves. Paki have no, they don't have human rights. Joshua, they behave like as Fulani Janja would behave. So I'm not surprised if they say they will help them to fight terrorism. Which terrorism, if not to lure them in southeast by Biafra land for them to help them conquer ESN? That is their only target now plan. Because Fulani does not fight Fulani, and Fulani cannot invite their own brotherhood to come and help them fight Fulani. That one is everybody knows it now. So there's nothing like say the Pakistan want to help them fight terrorism. That one is false. We all know it. And secondly, I know that our attention, our brothers, we are Biafrans, our heart has been so bored. So I welcome every grievances of all our brothers all over the world because all the lobby. Say give us chance. I have to say each other to yourself because these demons, these Janjaweed, these are normal. They don't know border. They are like terrorists. They are okay. They don't know border. These people are I don't know. They don't even supposed to be alive in this earth. These people, you see, they are normal. They don't know. Law is only meant to persecute, or it's not meant for them. So I don't even know what they are going to say in their Sharia court. Because these people have violated all the whole protocol, international protocol and everything. So if on that 26th of June, if not, the only thing that I will tell you that the date of adjournment upon adjournment is the only thing that they're going to play. Because you cannot sentence our leader now when you have already violated all the whole protocols, all international and everything. And our leader cannot be there when Boko Haram are having party. Fulani herdsmen are enjoying. Bandits are there, they are king. All other ones are with presidency. And then Gijri, an innocent person that is saving his own people. My brother, honestly, I so told him no be sick. I can't be doing in a note to cry. Fulani had to hold a deacon. Ndị megidere ihe a na emefele this thing ofe anyị na-agba it's too much, but anyway there's our God working mysteriously, so everything is happening mysteriously. Right. So it is of them, no doubt. Is somebody Judas lead Christ Jesus to the cross. Yes. And Chineke, God will use somebody else. He will use somebody else to make his name worthy. That is what is playing out. So at the end, he started this journey. At least he have to use somebody to push this into the end, and it's the end we are into here. Yes. So I want every IPOB to understand and remember that at the end, God will still use somebody to prove his name worthy, and that Elohim that look over our leader Nnamdi, he doesn't sleep nor slumber. No. So we are the final push, and he will use somebody to reach the final push. So it's the final push we are. And he will lead us to the victory. And our leader is coming out with this nation of Biafra because it's already been written. Yes. That's the stage we are now. We have to face them squarely, and that is the stage our leader is. Because the person that ordained him know that this is the last battle. And there's no other way to do it if not this thing now that we are doing it. Everywhere was quiet before now. What we are doing is we are listening to our leaders' broadcast. And our leader saying, once there's no trouble, you will make one. So that is what is playing out now. Exactly. That's the trouble that is playing out now. He have already created one, and we are the final push of it. Long live Biafra and IPOB. Elohim that watches over our leader Nnamdi Kanu does not sleep nor slumber. He will see us through. Shalom, Daddy.
Shalom.
We don't read Biafrans worldwide.
Thank you very much. I like that sentence. I also answer bad draw. I'll create one. I like trouble. All like a trouble, also if there's no trouble, he will create one. He'll create one now. Actually, we on your why. And if is in and there's nothing they can do about it. He is doing what he was born to do, And that's no onye na-eme ife Chineke si na onye kwụọ aka ọtọ na-eso ife Chineke kere onye ma ọ dịka ọ na-agwọ ọgwụ ọ na-agwọ anything. It's just that he's just under the directive of his Chukwu Okike Abịama, the creator of the universe. Thank you very much for your call, my brother. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Like I said, I'm still waiting, expecting our sisters, our mothers, our aunties to come in Radio Biafra this morning to give us some encouraging words. All right, meanwhile, while still waiting, I see a call coming in on straight line. Let me take this one, but caller, as soon as I get their call, I have to cut you off. Caller on straight line, please tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Mazi Iyke, good morning from or good afternoon from Biafra land, sir.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Thank you very much, my brother. My name is Mazi Iyke, recording from Biafra land, sir. My brother, Peter, Ekenedu Chukwu Okike Abịama, ihe na-eme today.
My brother, I have to cut you off. You have to call me back whenever you are ready, because I have a very important call that is coming in. I said I wasn't going to take calls until after 8 o'clock over here. So I'm not cutting you off because of any other thing, but because I need to take some of these calls that are coming in. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Good afternoon from here, Mazi Iyke. I am Evangelist Susan Iyke, calling from Biafra land. Thank you. I want to pray for our leader, because today is declared special prayer by the head of Directorate of States. Yes. I am not the person praying for from Psalm 35, which is today's prayer day 35, sorry. But I want to pray for our leader. Do I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, miss.
Okay. That is why you are called Jehovah Chukwumu Biafra. That is why you are called Jehovah Ezanyo. What you say you will do, that is what you have done, Papa. That is why you are called Jehovah. Sinadi Kanu. That is why you are called Jehovah Okwere Nkwameya. That is why you are called Jehovah Chomanyo. What you say you will do, that is what you have done. That is why you are called Jehovah. Chukwu Okike Abịama, aka anyị dị n'elu, na-enye gị ekele maka ihe ọma niile na-emere anyị. Ịbụ chi nke our leader, His Excellency, Onyere Mmagba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ji anya isi. He boasts with you. He boasts with your power. He boasts always that you are the God that he worships, and the God we Biafrans worship also. Anyị na-enye gị ekele, onye ime n'igwe nke atọ, maka na ụzọ gị dị iche n'ụzọ mmadụ. Your ways are different from our ways. We don't know it all, we don't understand it all, but we know that your word is forever settled in heaven. You said in your word that all things work together for good to them that love you, who are called according to your purpose. Father, you allowed our leader to come back to this contraption for a purpose, and that purpose must be fulfilled. and that is to restore Biafra and to hoist the flag of Biafra, that Biafra nation will be free forever. Our Father, therefore, we call upon you right now, that from the crown of his head down to the sole of his feet, that your healing power be released upon him. Release your power, Lord, for distance is no barrier. As we are speaking now, as we are praying now, as we are decreeing and declaring, let your angels, the doctors, among all doctors that you have prepared for him, be released unto him, to attend to him, to minister to him right away. Renew his strength and restore him fully. Mighty Jehovah, ọgwụ agbara agba, poison etinyere ya, charms emere ya, incantations niile, divination niile, enchantment niile, ayaya sahancha now.
Yes,
We destroy all of them. For it is written that no enchantment against him shall prosper, neither any divination. I destroy it now. Obuna Sorok, Obuna Kenya, Obunu Gudi Chiche, Obumadeka Haji Goya. The blood of Yahweh Jesus Christ is greater than every other blood. Therefore, we neutralize it right away and we bring it to naught.
Yes,
and of none effect. That none of them will have any effect in his body. Anything Father project from any kingdom of darkness, Father, we pull it down. We destroy those things that they cannot operate in his body, because you said no weapon formed against him shall prosper. And any tongue that rises up against him will bring in judgment to your throne now. Mighty Jehovah, we gather all of them, minding on our Sorok, minding on our Kenya, all the saboteurs, wherever they are, all the people whose hands are in the abduction, no matter how highly placed. Also, when have blown a hand on Ipob, we gather all of them now and bring them to your judgment seat, and we ask that thou descend on them in your anger and destroy them. Let them fall into the pit that they have dug for him. As many as have spoken against him, as many as have planned against him to kill him, mighty Jehovah, they will die the death that they have planned, and our leader will be set free. Mighty Lord, you said we shall decree a thing, and you shall establish it. Therefore, I decree and declare. You did it, oh God, in the days of Paul and Silas, as they were praising and worshiping you. You sent your angel. You thundered, you brought down the lightning, and everything scattered. Father, we scatter all their plans. The DSS, all of them who are torturing him, all of them who are giving command, Father, we destroy them now. We scatter them. Just as our leader has already prophesied. Blue Biafra Jajabe. The time for it has come. We decree now, as many as they are, Mandi and Abu Gunang, let them be happy. Father, let them begin to fall and die. Let them somersault and die. That time how we see NNAMDI'S Kanu. Hawangubazia, Ebobna Hano, let mysterious death, let the angel of death visit them all, no matter who they are. Also, Pahabolonia, Nahaz Boom, Sinangalabam Wepota, let them die the death that they have wished your servant. Our Lord and our Savior. You are the God that changeth not. You have not changed, and you will not change because of NNAMDI Kanu. You brought him on a mission of restoration of Biafra, and you will not leave him halfway. Therefore, we ask that thou equip him. Pour fresh oil upon him. Open his eyes again, that he will begin to see far. That he will begin to see all that you want him to see. Even now, mighty Jehovah, every chain I let them fall off. All the people now but they me one thing or the other. Now let them fall and die by the door. Mighty Jehovah, you open it in a room born to cause problem in his body. Oh, Chuku Kalunu. Hey, Jordan, Miri Jordan. Jordan, Nuruya Miri Jordan. Obukwa Chukwa Biama Keli Hedi Nekere Nigwenu Wakeregi. Ohi Miri Jordan Tiwa. NNAMDI Kanu Gafe. Ihe ọbụla edebelu n'ebe ọ nọ ka affect his body. I command all of you, listen. It is written that the sun shall not smite him by the day, neither the moon by the night. Everything that God created will be friendly to him. Mmiri ọbụla ọ ṅụrụ aṅụ ga-edozi ya ahụ, no matter ihe because it is written that even if he drinks any deadly thing, it shall not hurt him. Rather, it will be protein, it will be delicious in his body, it will nourish him. So that they will know that your hand Chukwokikabiama is upon him. So that the heathens will know the God he is serving and we are serving. Therefore, this time, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, this night, that Biafrans are all over the face of the earth calling upon you, mighty Jehovah. You have never put us to shame, and this is not the time you will put us to shame. Cause our leader to be released before 26th of July. And nothing in our plan, mighty Jehovah. If they fail to release him, let their souls be cut off right away, and let them be silent in the grave, according to your word. We put us here, Jehovah, who will say, and it will come to pass when you have not given approval. You did not give approval for what they did, but he gave when you were guilty to a man able Jehovah. Narekene, Narotito, Narambinu, Narichisi, Makanaima, Nime Goya, and now very soon, before that 26, Hagasia, Biko Walu Biafra Gijaba, Kaikume, Naya Wosisiaba. Do it and take absolute glory. No man will share in your glory. For we have prayed and believed that you have answered us in your most holy name. Chukwu okike abịa amapụrụ ihe niile. Ise. May God continue to strengthen ụnụnwa ndị na ha ezu ike na-agba mbọ n'anọ na redio na-eme niile ka anyị wee na-aghọta ihe na-emenụ. Chukwu okike abịa ama gọzie unu, gọzibiga unu oke in his name. Thank you. and remain blessed.
Thank you very much, Evangelist. Thank you for your prayer. Your prayer is very well received, I know. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for everything. We know that our prayer has been answered. Thank God for answering our prayer. And there is nothing anybody can do to stop us. Our Onisi is healthy, and by His grace, we say thank you, Jehovah Shammah, for the healing. The healing process has begun, has started, and has been going on, and there is nothing any of them can do. They have swallowed the fish bone, and and they can't swallow it, and they can't spit it out. That's the point. There. For each hand that touches our leader, each hand that tries to bring us to shame, they will see the hands of Jehovah Chukwu Gabiama happening now. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I have a call coming in now. This is the call I was expecting, and let's see if our sisters are ready. Good morning. Welcome to Radio Biafra USA 2. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Good morning, Mazi Iyke. This is Mrs. Okafor. Thank you for welcoming us. I'm here with my group.
Okay. We are welcome. You are welcome to the program.
And they summarize it.
Okay. Sisters, we are online with Iyke. Everybody is ready and listening, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. Even though there is nothing good about the greetings, but we still have to say it for formality's sake. We are IPOB Women in USA. My name is Mrs. Bridget Okafor, and I am here with the representatives of IPOB Women. We are here this morning to lament. Every one of us listening to us this morning have already heard what happened to our son, our leader, Mazi Iyke. We are
Yeah, everybody should shut down their radio. Shut down your radio. Just talk. Don't listen to yourself, otherwise it'll be repeating itself. So your radio should be off while you're talking, and just talk to the talk. Keep talking. You don't have to hear yourself, because I know if you have a problem, I'll let you know. Thank you.
Thank you. Our radio is not on. We are just connected to you. I don't know why it's echoing. However, we are here to lament, to let Biafrans and lovers of freedom know that the women are not happy with what is going on. Please do not expect any enticing words from us. Do not expect any big grammar, because most of us have had nightmares. Most of us are sick from what has happened. We are just here to wake everybody up, just like we do in our respective homes. When there is problem in our homes, it's the women that get up and scream and say that there is problem. So we are calling everybody, Biafrans, women, men, children, all lovers of freedom, to rise up and save a son who is fighting for us, a son who wants us to have a future, a son who loves us very much, a son who is ready to sacrifice, who has sacrificed everything he has in order to save us from this hellfire. Believe it or not, Mazi Nnamdi loves all of us. He wants us to be saved. He wants our generation to have future. And today, he is in this trouble. A trouble that he did not create. Something that he went into because of me and you. The Nigerian government abducted and kidnapped him and tortured him so badly, of which you must have seen all the videos that is trending in social media. So the women of IPOB in USA are calling everybody, please, whatever you can do in order to help our leader, first of all, to be released so that he can have the required medical treatment at this time. Because if the Nigerian government have a charges against him, he will be alive to face these charges. Now they have caused illness and untold sufferings to him. So he needs to be released so that he will have all the required medical treatment in order to be able to face the charges. At this point, I'm going to hand over to my sisters so that we can hear from them as well. And the first person to speak is Beatrice Ekeze. Beatrice, the platform is yours, please.
Okay, thank you, Madam Bridget. Thank you for that. Good morning, Biafrans, fellows all over the world, and friends of Biafra. Like our leader, our women leader has said, there's nothing really good about this morning, but nonetheless, I will also be echoing what she has said. We, the women, we are very, very sad about what happened to our leader, and we are now. It's up to us now to try to return the same level of sacrifice that this man has made for us. So we, the women of IPOB, are calling all women all over, every Biafran woman, every woman that tied two-piece wrapper. If you know that you are a Biafran woman, it is now time for you to rise and do that which is duly required of Biafran women. We're not like any other women. When things get tough, we rise and do something. So please, we're urging everybody to rise now, wherever you may be. Not just the women, but for the men also. Whether you're IPOB, not IPOB, as long as you're Biafra, you love freedom, you want to see your people set free. We are expecting you to rise at this moment. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi needs us in this hour. Let's not disappoint him. Please, we are urging everybody, whatever you can do. If it is rally, come out and rally. If it's financial contribution to make sure that we push we push this course to its final conclusion, please come out. There's no need to pack the money and put it somewhere and then people are killing your relatives at home. It is now. Somebody once said that money that is not used to take care of money that is not used to take care of a problem is a useless money. So now, anybody that has anything to contribute to Biafra, now it is time. I'm also calling everybody that belongs to Igbo Biafran organization. It is now up to you to tell your organization their people is in trouble and they need them. All this gathering and meeting and all these things does not amount to anything if your people are suffering. So I will end with that and give my sisters opportunity to speak. I thank you all. So please, our leader needs us. Let's not disappoint him. Let's return the same level of sacrifice that he has rendered to us. Because he loves us. Let's show him love in this time of need. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I will allow also another speaker, to talk to Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Ndidi Amaka, please talk to our people.
Good morning, great Biafrans all over the world, wherever you are listening. I join my sisters from the United States of America to speak to our people. The two sisters that have spoken said it all. When things get tough in Biafra land, the Biafra women rise up to that expectation. And that is exactly why the Biafra women resident in the United States are calling all the Biafra women all over the world to rise up to this occasion. And this occasion is the illegal detention and continuous torturing of our leader, Mazi Iyke. The Ohamadike one, Agubiafra Germano one, is under the practice of our enemies. They want to be dehumanizing to get us still, we are alone. No, Biafra women arise. I call on all market women leaders all over Biafra land. I call on all women organizations all over Biafra land and overseas to rise. Our leader said he will never disappoint us, and it's up to us not to disappoint our leader. Our leader has laid down the standard he wants us to follow, and he has assured us, alive or dead, Biafra must come. And he has assured us that Biafra will conquer the women, and I challenge Biafra women. Arise. Biafra women, arise and go to the streets. Tell the world that we want our son to be released. Mazi Iyke stands for the people of Biafra. I don't care what the 1% of political class are saying. Mazi Iyke is representing every Biafran person, young and old. And we are lamenting because they are holding him against our wish. And we demand that the Biafrans are demanding, the Biafran women are categorically demanding that Mazi Iyke be removed to go and seek for medical care. Mr. Iyke has to be given access to medical care. And we Biafra women are urging everybody to go to the street and let the world know that enough is enough. It has to be peaceful, it has to be common, it has to be ordeal. In the sense that we are still looking up to the leadership of the Ipob, the women, they say when the family goes wrong, they're the women. When the family goes right, they're the women. So women are rising to this occasion. Our family head is under siege by our enemies. And we want you to go here safely and let the world know that we say no to this. Mazi Iyke has to be released. He has to be given access to medical care. And we can shut down the market places. Millions of market squares all over Biafra land. We call on you to open the market. Don't buy any meat, don't buy any onions. Shut down the money until they release Mazi Iyke. Remember, an injustice to your party is an injustice to all. And I use this opportunity to let the world know, let Britain know that Mazi Iyke, as a British citizen, has the right for diplomatic representation. And we call on Britain to give him his due right, to give him the representation that is due to him as their citizen. And in as much as he is still under this incarceration, we do not trust what they do is doing to him, but we plead and say that he has to be given access to medical care. And women arise and let the world know this is your stand, this is your demand, and nothing more, nothing less. And all must live Biafra, as I urge our ESN brothers to hold our brothers firmly. And first, the plan is not to lay us out, and then we will occupy our brothers. ESN must be defended, and I urge, like my sister said, everybody that to ESN. ESN holds our borders. That is the game plan. This is a game plan to bottom our nation. The military, the women have risen, and the up women. I say no, and rise up to this occasion and ask our son to be set free. And all of Biafra. I need my other sisters to speak. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ndidi. And also, we are also begging our husbands, our sons, all the Biafrans who have spent their 60 years since the Nigerian independence acquiring wealth, acquiring degree, while the Fulanis have spent all this time to plan on how to kill us and take over our land. This is the time for you to use all their degrees, your money, whatever you have, to save our son. And at this point, I am giving the mic to one of our sisters too, Rosemary Williams.
Thank you, sister. All protocols reserved, and I greet everybody. Ohamadike, Ohamadike, Ohamadike Omu Biafra, anyị ekene gị. Myself, I'm standing, my name is Rosemary Williams. I continue from where my sister stopped. Today, we are still crying. Akajanyo, 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 Umuwayi Biafra, all over the world. Umuwayi Biafra in United States of America. Akajanyo, Arere. Our enemies, that's whatever they said they captured. Where are they capturing him? They say they adopted him, they kidnapped him. They kidnapped him because somebody paid ransom from all that we have been hearing to get him. What did he do? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Umaragene, what did he do? Did he commit any offense? No. What is the offense he committed? That he want the independence of his people. He want the freedom of his people. He want us to be treated like human beings and not like animals. Especially in wherever we say we are, he don't want us to be like second-class citizens. He want us to be human beings, treated with dignity, respect, and honor. Is that the crime he committed? And now he has been kidnapped. Everybody is quiet. I knew and I know that maybe the initial time he has been kidnapped and adopted, everybody will be shocked, in shock. Yes, the shocking time is over. Wake up. Arise. Arise wherever you are. Men, women, children. They're holding our son. They're holding our husband. They're holding our father, our brother, our relative. They're holding our leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Hamadike one of Umu Biafra. And we are sleeping. Hey! Hey! Where are his followers? Millions, multitude of followers that Nnamdi Kanu has raised, has awakened. Where are they? Where are they? The IPOB, where are we? ESN,
the Eastern Security Network he has put together. Are you still asleep? I heard one of the ESM members came up and say they had a standing order that if he, by any chance, he's been kidnapped, he's been adopted, he's been rearrested or whatever they call it, that he gave them, they should give the wards 72 hours and then there should be reaction. We have not seen any reaction. Oh. We have not seen anything. Mothers, fathers, children, everybody, youths, take up the street. We need our leader released and released now. Release him now. Release him now. He needs medical treatment. They have been torturing him. They have been making him, spitting on him, peeing on him, beating him up and down. And they have denied us from seeing him, from making him speak to us. Until he speaks to us, the world should not sleep. Oh. Until we see him, the world should not sleep. Women, what are we doing? Shut all the markets down. N'ala Igbo niile, n'ala Biafra niile, ahịa. Shut the markets down until they bring out our son, our husband. Okay. Do you have that money? What are you doing with it? People in America, men in America, women in America, everybody in America, please rise up. This is no longer the time to sleep. Akajanyo. Akajanyo, Akajanyo, Bileno, about women riot, about women riot, about women riot. Now, Ogawuzi, everywhere women riot, no longer only about Ali Bonine, Ala Biafra Nine, riot. Until we see our son. We need him released, and we need him released now. I will let my sisters talk. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have already read the report of how our leader was abducted. The report from Barrister Ejiofor. And we heard that for 8 days, our leader was with the Nigerian government. They were torturing him. They were doing everything that they want to do to him. I want everybody to picture for yourself what they have done to him. And this is a spite to all Biafrans, especially the men. Ndị Fulani abụnye n'ụlọ asụ n'ọnụ na-echezi ka unu lụọ asụ ahụ. Hey, ala arụọla ọzọkwa ndị Igbo. Ofe ọkwa. Ụnụ na-azụ ụnụ, a son that is trying to save you from hellfire. That they kidnapped for 8 straight days and tortured him. Hey, Chineke. Well, let's assume that we did not know when it happened. We did not know that all that is happening, but now we have known. What are we doing about it? I will allow my other sister, Christiana Duru, to talk to Biafrans and all lovers of freedom. Christy, your turn, please.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, all Biafrans all over the world. Good morning. as much as there is nothing good about the kidnap and the abduction of our leader, Mazi Iyke, Biafrans all over the world, we must remain resolute. We must be charged. The time has come. We are putting the whole world on notice. Mazi Iyke should be released. Should be released. We just read the report from the account of his attorney. Nnamdi Kanu was brutalized for 8 days. He was taken to the hospital in Kenya. There they examined him and found that he has cardiomyopathy. Cardiomyopathy is nothing to play with. That means whatever they did to him, there is a heart involvement. They want to kill him. They probably killed him and he woke up again because he's a man of deep conviction. He's a man of faith. He's indomitable. His spirit is strong. He does not want to leave Biafrans lying. We are requesting for Mazi Iyke to be seen by several specialists. Thank God Almighty that we have the pre-screening before they left Kenya. Pictures we are taking, x-rays we are done. So it's not like, someone is just sitting up and making up things. He needs medical attention and he needs this now. Now, time is of essence. Yes, people are keeping quiet. But when someone is keeping quiet, you don't know what they're thinking. Or when you throw somebody on the floor, you don't know if they get up, they will just lay down, or they get up, they will pursue you. We have the ace. Igbos have never been known in the entire world to be people that you will come and spit on their face. Don't think that the quietness is like, maybe we succumb. No. Rather, we are building our momentum. Our momentum is being built. So make no mistake. We will fight back. So all meaningful Igbos all over the world, it's time for you to rise up. The youth, the Igbo elites, the political class, businessmen, peasants, market women, we must rise up and fight for our rights. Whenever you have a right in this world, do not give it up for another person. That's the first thing my parents told us. Do not give up your right. And we are not going to give up our right, regardless of what is going on, regardless of whose ox is gone. Mazi Iyke has done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nnamdi Kanu wasn't even born. The mother was still pregnant with him during the Nigerian Civil War. He was born in 1967. That means he's 1.5 years old or 2 years old when the war ended. But today, he's the one leading the charge. He is the one leading the charge. The gin is out of the bottle and it's not going back in. There are 1 million or 3 million Nnamdi Kanus out there. So stop being stupid. Regardless of where Nnamdi Kanu is, this war goes on. This agitation goes on. It's not stopping. So quit playing. Give us referendum. We want to go. If you think the Igbos are up to no good, then leave us alone. It's happened in several republics. It's happened in Russia. It's happened in Malaysia. It's happened in several countries in the whole world. Ethnics break through and become their own republic. Why is our own so difficult? Why? The Igbo question. Why? Why are we being held against our wish? We want to go, leave us alone. Even if we starve, whatever happens, we kill ourselves, let us go. We are sick and tired of being in this entrapment called Nigeria. We don't want it, we want to leave. Leave us alone, let us go. You don't have to kill us before we go. Let's do it peacefully. We want a plebiscite. We want negotiation. We want referendum. But the bottom line of everything is that we want to leave. We don't want to be in Nigeria anymore. We don't want to. We've been besieged, each and every 1 mile radius in Igbo state, Igbo land. There is a police checkpoint. We've been under siege for the last half century. The war ended. It's even gotten worse now. Who can live like that? You don't see that in Hausa land. By the time you move in 1 mile, waiting you carry, there are police. And it was kept quiet all this time. We always thought it was a joke, but this is not a joke. This is a plan, and they're orchestrating all their plans simultaneously. Why don't you let us go? Please, let us go. We want referendum. We don't want to be in Biafra anymore. We are sick and tired of being in Biafra, where you're not recognized, your talents are not recognized. Sorry. Wherever country you go to in the entire world, the Igbos, the Biafrans are the most in the diaspora. You want all of us to run out of the country and leave our fatherland alone? God forbid, to fear Aqua. To fear Aqua, it will not happen. We will do the needful. So I am beckoning on our men, our gallant men and women. Again, the political class that has been sleeping, the ones that go to the north and take bribe and come back and sell us off. This fight is for you. Mazi is fighting for you. He's giving up his life. His parents has died in the process. Cousins, nieces, nephew, everybody has perished in this crisis. Let him go. Release him now first and foremost to go seek medical treatment. He's not running away. He's there to answer his charge. The charges are there, but he has to be alive in order to answer the charges. So you must leave him now. He must seek medical treatment. Then come the charge. He is not going to answer his charges if he is sick. You do the needful now. The international community, the Britain, Israel, we are asking for your indulgence to participate in this diplomatic negotiation to let this man get medical treatment. Thank you very much, Radio Biafra. Thank you, the woman leader, Mrs. Beatrice Okafo, for giving me this opportunity to speak. God bless all of you and remain resolute. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister. And also, I want to remind us that our fight is a just fight. We did not do anything wrong. We are in our land, minding our business, and they just want to come and kill us and take over our land. Is this fair? No. Do we want to allow this to happen? What comes the name of our generation to come? At this point, I would like to add our Isiada Aduku to talk to Biafrans.
Hello, Biafrans. All protocols observed. My name is Mwade Aduku. Fellow Biafrans, friends, lovers of freedom. There were no more. What is good about this morning? I don't see anything good about this morning. Nothing good. Iwe, 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 iwe na-ewayo, iwe, 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 iwe na-ewayo, iwe, 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 iwe na-ewayo, iwe, 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 iwe. All women that are tied two-piece wrappers all over Biafra land. You are the mothers that bear every children in this world is born by a woman. You know what to do? Remember the 1929 Aba Women Riot. Why am I echoing? Our onion dudes have enlargement by 13%, had enlargement by 13% due to maltreatment from Kenya, security and government, before handing him over to Nigerian government illegally for further extraordinary rendition. Nigerian government ignored all international laws, no human rights, a lawless country. They are using military process in disguise. We are asking to release forthwith our leader, Mazi Iyke. He is not a criminal, didn't commit any offense. He's a good man with a good heart, and he's whiter than snow. There should be no other. All he did was to speak the truth about his people who are being oppressed for over 60 years and subjugated. We demand a release of Mazi Iyke now. Release him now for medical treatment. Release him so he can see his mothers. All over the world, all the women are all lamenting. This is no more a joke. Release him now. Release him now. I don't know. Over to you, Madam Bridget.
Ndewo, thank you so much. And also, we are going to give the mic to Azuka Charles Wanko. Azuka, please talk to our people.
Good morning, President. Good morning, Biafrans all over the world. My name is Azuka Charles Wanko for San Antonio, Texas. We, the IPOB women in the United States, have been devastated. When I mean devastated, it is a no joke. Since we had the news that our DK Ejemba, Ohamadike one, His Excellency Mazi Kanu, has been illegally abducted by the Fulani hopeless, dejected, lazy, downhearted, dreadful, frightful, atrocious and epileptic-led government. Nnamdi Kanu is an honorable man, a man of the people, a man after God's heart. You know, sometimes I keep asking this question, like our leader usually asks. What kind of God created Igbo race? What kind of God created Nigerians? A country where there is no law and order. A country where crime has become the norms of the society. A country where killing, organ harvesting, raping, and kidnapping is a booming business. A country where youths have taken laws into their hands because the elders they looked upon is a mere disappointment. A country where the leaders have no clue, vision, or understanding of what and where the world is going. A country where science and technology is a mere mirage compared to what is going on in other parts of the world. A country where the police have now become the killers of their people instead of protectors of his people. These are the evils that Mazi Iyke saw. I couldn't keep quiet in pointing the evils that are simmered in the bloodstream of Nigerian good-for-nothing politicians, especially from the South, collaborated with mediocres and bunch of thieves from the North. If I may ask Nigerians of Fulani terrorist government this simple question: what has Nnamdi Kanu done? What has he done? What did he do? What offense or crime has he committed that Fulani bandits and terrorists have not committed more? Yet they walk the streets with. Why have you decided to calm down on him like a terrorist and armed robber? Why the actual criminals and the terrorists are killing people like ISIS and Boko Haram? Yet Sekou Gumi has been negotiating on their behalf. How has he committed a crime? Because he's agitating for a better life for his people. How has he committed a crime? Because he asked you to build infrastructures, develop science and technology, build good roads, schools, adequate and better health care, and provide opportunity and employment for the youth. To stop killing his people, invasion and overtaking of Igbo land and the Biafran land. How has he committed a crime that he calls for referendum and let Biafrans go? I wish to remind everyone that without Nnamdi Kanu, Fulani herdsmen or Fulani terrorist government would have taken over our lands and we will have no place to live anymore. We are all here in the diaspora making noise, shouting how Nnamdi Kanu talks without paying attention. Because let me tell you, the only way you can talk to Igbo man, to listen to you, to call his attention, is to speak vigorously. And that is exactly what he has done. That is exactly what he has done. And for that reason, I joined Ipob women here in the United States and lovers of freedom all over the world to put British government, who has been the masterminder of this saga and calamity that befalls Nigeria, on notice that enough is enough. Miss Katrina Link, the British commissioner, it's time to leave Nigeria and leave us alone for good.
Yes, sir.
Go back to Britain, because we women will chase you, no matter where we will catch you. Go back to Britain. Go there and sleep and relax. You are causing harm, causing confusion in Nigeria. We don't want you anymore. We want to be alone. The contract you signed with us was 100 years. And it is past due. It is past overdue. It is 7 years overdue. Go back to your country.
Yes, sir.
You're destabilizing us. You are killing us. Your activities in Nigeria. It's evil and nothing more. Your hidden and secret movement has taken the lives of our youth, our husbands, our wives, our babies. Your policy with the Fulani-led government sucks. I only want to appeal to our able President Joe Biden not to allow the sale or deliver of super techno death fighter to Nigeria or any country that we want to do so. Because Nigerian army and police have been compromised. And they can use it to exterminate the Biafrans. I also call on the women all over the world to take to the streets, join the mass protest coming up for the release of MNK, Mazi Kanu, because he has done nothing wrong. Shut down the markets. Women, what are you doing? Is this not your child? Is this not your husband? Is this not your brother? One on the street. I want to if I in the Obundo. If I in the Obundo cannot doing, I can attend Wendy. The Fulani take you over everywhere, and we don't have anywhere to go. I'll give you politics. It is time to wake up. Listen, you had a standing order. PhD, we will not relent. We will not be silent. We will not quit. We will not stop until our illustration, our lion, His Excellency, Mazi Iyke is released. Free Mazi Iyke. He needs to go to the hospital.
And now,
Now,
Mazi Iyke will be released.
now, now.
Hadida has been fighting for us. He has been there for us. He has sacrificed everything. He has put his time, his life, his children, his family online. What are you waiting for? In a time where he went on the street, it's a name of wow. Take to the streets. We in diaspora, we will not allow the White House to rest until they give us what we want. We want freedom. We want freedom. We want Biafra.
Now.
We want it now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Thank you so much. President Obiko, take over.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. We have cried enough. We have had enough sleepless nights. Now we want our leader released. Please. We are pleading, we are demanding, we are asking, please release him. He deserves to be treated after you caused all this torture, all this illness to him. He needs medical treatment so that he can face your charges. He did not do anything wrong. Biafrans, this is a man that God gave the insight of the doom that is awaiting us. And that's the mandate he had. And this mandate required that he will speak up, he will inform us, he will tell us what is going on, and he will prepare us for it. And that's the only thing he did. And now, because of you and me, look at the situation. Again, I'm repeating this. I want you to picture out the degree of torture he went through for 8 days and rise up and do something. Lastly, our sister Helen, can you please speak to Biafrans and lovers of freedom? Thank you.
Thank you, madam. My name is Helen Wafo. I mustered good morning today from the East Coast of the United States. Again, we have risen, we have awoken to this nightmare of our leader, Mazi Iyke, being in custody in the dungeon of the zoo. They call it extraordinary rendition, which simply means he was kidnapped. He has been kidnapped for 8 days, just like my sisters have said, and they have basically captured all our emotions and our thoughts. Tortured for 8 days. Picture that. Picture that. I am this time addressing my fellow Biafrans, well-wishers, lovers of freedom all over the globe, in our homeland, Biafra, in diaspora. Something bad is happening to us. Mazi Iyke is an embodiment of what is happening to us. Your sons and your daughters in your own ancestral homeland can be picked up at will, killed, imprisoned, and no one can say anything. With impunity. The zoo has so cheapened our life that if we lose 10 people, oh, it's only 10 that are killed. They can literally, the military, law enforcement can simply stop a person trying to eke out a living and open fire and tell you that nothing will happen. My fellow mothers in our homeland, our children are dying, our children are suffering, our people are suffering. There is hunger in the land. When you are lucky, you pray that your child gets a visa to go to a foreign land and you go for Thanksgiving. That is actually, you are celebrating our collective shame. Because this is a deliberate self-imposed exile that we are on. Because if our homeland is good, guess what? We will all be home. I know we are good at fasting and praying. I ask you, as you fast, as you pray, as you go to the mountain of the Holy Ghost and fire, finish praying, but act. Rise up. You have to rise up. You have to act. Burst into spontaneous song of protest in the marketplace. If you cannot come out, sponsor a young person that can. Show your presence, show your outrage, tell them that enough is enough. And guess what? Power belongs to the people. Power belongs to you. Power belongs to you. Your passivity emboldens them to abuse our people. Your son, our brother Mazi Iyke, that is in custody right now, they are basically telling us, this is you. This is what we can do to you. We can torture you at any time we want. We can pick you up at any time we want. And you can do nothing about it. But guess what? Rise up. Act. Tell them, no, you cannot. No, you cannot. Because our Creator has given us an inalienable right to pursue happiness, to pursue liberty, to live free. We don't have to beg for it from Fulani. See, people always make mention of 1960, the war. Do you know that these people have been killing us since 1945?
That's right.
1945 is, I'm not talking about killing here, killing there. 1945.
That's right.
They have been burning your property since 1945. If you think that this your zoo was ever won, you are deluding yourself. They hate you. The hatred that they're pouring on Mazi now, he is simply an embodiment of the hatred they have for you. Wake up, rise up, come out from your denial. Come out from your denial. You don't have to be an IPOB member to sponsor a young person or anyone, or sponsor the activity or the movement. Whatever you can do, do it. Stop buying their products. Stop buying their cow. Stop cooking for your family with sexually assaulted cows. You're bringing filth into your home.
Yeah.
All their freaking tomatoes in Niger River. We can survive without them. We know what we can do, and that is what they're afraid of, believe it or not. Their brutality is burnt out of fear. They fear you. It's just that you don't know. See, no matter how wealthy you are, no matter how much acquisition of wealth you have accomplished, guess what? You are the proverbial grasshopper who thinks himself aglow with oil of beauty, while indeed you are burning in fire of death. In Igbo, it just simply means it doesn't. No matter how much money you have in that zoo, you are a slave, and they know it. This is time to act. Come out. Your son is being tortured. He is an embodiment of you and I. Anything they're doing to Nnamdi right now, they have you in mind. He simply represents that. He represents you. Come out. No more time for passivity. Please, let me end with a song, and do not mind my voice, but listen to the melody and the lyrics. Okay? And my song is this. We are able to possess our country, Biafra, and we will own it from River Niger to the sea. And though the Jaja will are on their way to hinder, God will surely give us victory. I thank you very much. Amen. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Hallelujah. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. Amen.
I love you, I love you.
Oh yes, Nnamdi Kanu, Thank you so much. Thank you, my sisters. Thank you. God has heard our voice.
Amen.
Our leader needs to be released to get medical treatment. Before we end, we have an announcement. Announcement. The IPOB women in North America are asking all women that we are going to have prayer time from tomorrow, Monday, to next week, Sunday. The main prayer point is to release our leader. Further details about the prayer points will be sent out to all the women leaders all over the world. We want all the women leaders in Biafra land, everywhere that there is IPOB women. Please inbox us your information through the Radio Biafra, and we will send you the details of the prayer points. First thing first. The first thing is our leaders' health. Then any other thing that follows, like any fundraising that will follow, will be announced by the IPOB women. But the first thing is to fight for our leaders' health out to the street. And at this point, we thank you all for listening to us. Mazi Iyke, thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless
Thank
you.
you so much. Bye-bye.
Bless you.
Thank you, Mazi.
God bless all of
God
you.
bless you, Mazi.
God
God bless you.
Women
now.
Sisters, good morning. I greet all of you.
Thank you very much. This is our Biafra women, USA, coming in to talk about our leader. Nnamdi Kanu Omalecha nwa Chineke nyere anyị ka o dozie obodo anyị. He's fixing our country no matter what they do to him. He is our leader and the indestructible leader that we have, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wherever he is, God will protect him. Our women have come in and they have made their point. They have to allow him to go for medical treatment, get doctors to look at him, because that you are not in trouble yet, but you'll be in more serious trouble if something happens to that man. Because not only because he's our leader, but because there are millions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanus out there, and if something happens to this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you might get the worst Nnamdi Kanu coming out to make sure that he really deals with you guys, because you want to exterminate us and we're not going to let it happen. I have a few more minutes to go on this program. The women had done very, very well, excellently well. And I will take a few calls and then we'll take it from there. The number here is +1 646 920 4541. That's 845-344-7984. That's the line for the principal officers. No, that's the line for the WhatsApp. 929-406-9953 for his principal officers and the ladies. The information have been given out. Our women have told you they are standing the whole thing. We are still waiting for head of Directorate of State give instruction on what they want us to do. And our hitting the road and all the rest of them, it is going to happen whether they like it or they don't like it. We are still taking it. We are under control. What we are saying is command and control. That's our policy and we are living by it. Caller, good morning. Let me take this one before I go. Caller on straight line, please tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Thank you very much, my big brother Mazi. Good afternoon from here.
There we go.
Mazi is a brother of the calling from the station. Mazi, I thank you for your good job. I thank Biafrans and our leader, Mazi Iyke. Biafrans worldwide are with you. Mazi, my main purpose of calling, like as I said this morning, said yesterday on your program, that IPOB all over the whole world is our responsibilities to free our leader. It doesn't matter. We have shown the whole world evidence enough to back all the atrocity committed against us since 2015 up to now. Let's forget about the genocide they committed against us, and the whole world turned blind eyes as if they don't know. But let's talk about since this Fulani government, this terrorist Fulani government, since 2015, they have been killing Biafrans, they have been killing Indigo. Mazi, the war, that genocide war is never end in the minds of this Fulani and in the minds of Nigeria. That is why I'm calling Biafrans all over the whole world. IPOB, we are going to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No matter what it takes, no matter what it takes, we are going to free our leader. If he's going to make us all in Europe be in jail, it doesn't matter. Let's show it to the whole world that the man they are holding in Nigeria today are nothing but a present, an ordained presence of 70 or more than 70 million people. Mazi, our leader must be free. You see this Fulani that we are seeing today, you are not going to see it no more. You see this Fulani that we are seeing today, they are killing, raping, destroying. They never arrest their own people. They never prosecute their bandits. They are collude. They are all these things in together. If you are thinking as an Igbo man, some stupid Igbo playful, you are dancing, clapping that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is arrested. Let me tell you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stop Fulani is. Let me tell you what he is a barrier to this idiot Fulani. If not because of him, by now you would have been seeing what this Fulani have in mind for you. You are there enjoying today in Biafra land is because of him. But Mazi, I am telling Biafra for the whole world, I got Kokashi Europe to make sure it doesn't matter. I got Kokashi this Europe to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free. We are going to do anything it takes to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It never matters. And let me tell the whole world, Britain hand is in what happened. Britain hand is in what happened. We are going to tell them in their face that your hand is in what happened. Supervised by Kenya President Uhuru Kenyatta, Biafrans, keep your eyes, keep your ear on board anywhere that criminal, that murderer comes in Europe. We are going to smoke him out. Now. It's now or never. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You said the same thing yesterday, and I agree with you 100%. I agree with you totally, and completely, unequivocally. I mean, your support on what you're going to do. If that criminal is found anywhere, go out for him. Because Oti Otagamu Ibune and he OGB, so we are going to be sure we deal with it in our own way. All right. I have another call. Let me take this one. I'm still, my eye is very conscious on the time. I don't want to go beyond my time. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Just make it very brief, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. We must remember
Your
We
phone,
cannot
your
allow
phone, your phone is breaking. Your phone is breaking. I don't know why it is breaking. You are coming out in lumps. You are not smooth. So you got to check your phone. I don't.
Can you hear me very well now, sir?
I hear you, but you're breaking. You are not going very smooth. I don't know what the problem is. It's not from. It's not from here. Go ahead. Try again. Let's see if it's going to work out. Otherwise, we have to cut you off.
Okay. Now let me reduce my voice. Let me just calm down because I believe to calm down is better. Mazi Iyke, Biafrans, what we are looking for is freedom, and the freedom is not given. Freedom is taken. I start by putting this message direct from Chukwu Abiyama, where we must not joke with it. The life of our leader is at stake. And all our leaders here has gone up to make sure that our leader is here. But if not Chukwu Abiyama, because no institution was an issue, let American government take notice of this. Let the United Nations be notified. It is a direct warning, not a threat. If a hair is out of the Kanu, we will shut the whole world down. I am directing this message to the world leaders, direct, and all the religious leaders. If a hair is out of the Kanu, we will bring all the governors to Biafra land under 24 hours. Here your children is gone. Therefore, do whatever to make sure that the Kanu is released under 24 hours for this with immediate effect. It is an insult to Igbo. It is an insult to Biafrans all over the world. Fulani cannot insult this generation and go stop. And we will prove to Fulani that no Fulani will exist on this planet. This is the direct one. Fulani, take note of this. See, Biafra, Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1 to end. You see verse 6, verse 24, and verse 26. Very, very important. Chukwu Abiyama is the only one through God. And in him, this project is dedicated. And he's bringing us hope. Also, the Chukwu Abiyama making a line right now. Excelency chapter 1, from verse 1 to end. You see verse 4 and verse 9. Excelency, what are we looking for? We are everywhere. Only this plot. And we, because of selfish, Mazi Iyke, remain resolute. The entrance of state, Mazi Iyke, you have followed the due process, but we'll be doing it here. I say, my friend, Biafrans all over the world. Don't you have a potential time? I can be done under government and days back. I can have him Kahalekri. Come on, and the Fulani Hana told you, but I got one hope. And don't you have a new ground, don't you have a Nokaracha, that is, I can have a Kahalekri. Happen in life and yes, then. Come out. Our leader, the king is also, they will not insult our leader. Our leader, we are under oath to say, they are not seeing the words you can all follow good. Deppen and deck. This is a Zomo map of going Dara. Deppen and deck. What's what kind of Mapola? On your Bola, Sakaya, Burley, somebody knows your bite. My machine will with the human at them more. Like a lawyer. Now for. Now go, yeah. Maza Tata, can't get in the power to woman to neck. Who know what that bitch could have. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. This is Radio Biafra, USA 2. I still have to go, but because our time is almost up and Mazi Iyke has to come in. I still want to remind you that we have our ESN donations, fundraising. You're still raising funds for our brothers. These are the people that are out there at a sleepless night. We are under the direct control. We are under commander control. We are not going to do anything that is so stupid. If you want to raise funds, go to our website www.ipobinusa.org. I'm sorry I can't take any more calls at this time because the time is gone. All right, from here, goodbye. We'll talk to you again, but please don't forget. Donation contribution is what we are asking you to do anytime you can. Make sure that you go to our website www.ipobinusa.org. We'll be there. Just /donate and you'll be able to make your contribution or whatever. Biafrans, I urge you and implore you to all be resolute. Be awake. Don't forget our command and control. Don't do anything that you're not asked to do. You can protest easily if you can, if you want to, because I'm going to do that. I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out one-man protest. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to CNN, right in front of CNN. I'm going to do my protest there. The date I will tell you. And anybody who wants to join me can join me, but I have to find out if I have the right to do that before I tell you anything. Alright, this is Radio Biafra. Still have to remind you that all the lines have been shut down. We can't take any more call at this time. One thing I need you to understand is that Biafra is our religion. You know that, right? And Radio Biafra is where we worship. This blessed Sunday, I say peace unto each and every one of us. Pray, pray, and pray for our leader. We hope that before a couple of days he's going to get out of there. That is true. We know the prayer works. We'll pray and he will be out in good health. From me to you, it's goodbye. Let's stay tuned. Don't go away because Mazi Iyke is coming in. From here, it's goodbye.
I believe. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike Abiyama, let your kingdom come. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike Abiyama, let your kingdom come.